I want to share a story, a true story that I believe will change your life. Would you please listen to this story? Henry Ford, the founder of Ford Motors in the US. It was a practice, and I think it's still the practice in some organizations. But at the end of the year, I met that practice many years ago. As a set of students are finishing, some organizations will write the school and demand their top in the class, 5, 6 of them, because they are looking at people to recruit into their system. So Henry Ford wrote to a university in Warwick and demanded for their 2 best students. And they gave them 2 students who have the same GPA. These 2 students, he took them out on a lunch. It is usually American practice to make sure you are relaxed. They don't want to intimidate you, so they take you on a leisure. They could take you on a golf course. But this time, Henry Ford took them on a lunch. And while taking the lunch, after the time they spent together, when they needed to part ways, Henry Ford looked at one of them and said, see me tomorrow. Let's continue where we stopped. And he looked at the second person. We can't move further than this. Bye. And the second person summoned up courage and said to him, sir, can you tell me exactly, you didn't ask me any question. We are supposed to have an interview. You did not ask me any question on anything engineering, which is the course I studied, which is the course we studied. And you didn't ask me any academic question. We just had a formal chat and a formal play together. And at the end, you told me that I'm not qualified. What did I do wrong? What have I done? How did you arrive at this? And he said, okay, let me tell you since you asked. Number 1, 2 things made me disqualify you. The first thing is when the stick, that is the meat that was fried, that was roasted, was brought, and they brought salt, and they brought some seasoning for it. Your friend tested the meat, cut a piece of it and tested, and then applied pepper and salt. For you, you applied pepper and salt and tested. I like to hire people who test a thing and see a reason for change before they change. But your case was different. You did not test it before. You ate you put your sauce, you put the seasoning before you tested. But he tested and then put. That's number 1 reason why I won't take you. I like people who try a situation and then have a reason for change. The second reason is that I observed you. Your friend, whenever the waiters come to serve, he was polite on the waiters and he told the waiters, thank you, thank you. But for you, you only said thank you to me. You didn't even appreciate out of courtesy the waiter. Now, the picture I have is that, yes, you could worship me, but I need people who would treat our customers well, people that they are above, to treat them well. You also lack this by the way you treated the waiters. Therefore, under these 2 conditions, I won't be able to go along with you. What does it say to us? There is no second time to make a first impression. That's the first thing. The first impression disqualified a young man. The second thing is, no matter how you think you are wise, you cannot show what you don't have. You didn't just have it, you failed. So, there is no second time to show a first impression, and first impression matters. People you meet on the road, treat them kindly. But sad enough, if you do not have kindness in you, you may not be able to exhibit kindness. Thank you. I think somebody should have learned from this. God bless you.